Nathan Donnelly with Reverend's Permaculture. Here we are at Flying Blue Dog Nursery near Willow Creek in Humboldt County, California. This is a small working farm. A lot of goats, chickens, ducks up in that area here. I was asked to come here because this shed here had been used as a chicken coop, and a black bear came in recently and ripped these doors off and killed half of their flock. And so I just put these heavy-duty latches on it, and it was really, these things are made to be very flimsy. They're held together with 1-inch screws, and I added all this 2x4 reinforcement and attached that piano hinge with 2.5-inch screws there. So hopefully it's quote-unquote bear-proof. But what I really wanted to show in this video is this. Rita and Lori here have me prune their fruit trees for them, and this is their orchard. And unfortunately, it was recently the site of a bear-on-chicken massacre. But you come in here, and it's kind of a jungle now. This is cherry. I think there's some persimmon in here, peaches. I pruned all of these this last winter, and they just look fantastic. And I think part of the reason they look so good is because the chickens and ducks get watered in here. They live under here, and when fruit falls, they eat it. When bugs fall, they eat them. When something needs scratched, they scratch it, and they're basically turning all their manure into the soil here. There is Rosa rugosa, a wild rose, catnip, and horehound, I think, are two herbs, or a few herbs in here that the chickens and the ducks don't eat. So they have kind of established themselves in here, and a local herbalist comes and makes her preparations from them. Here's some trees that didn't make it in the past. Some new trees coming in. But this area here, the reason I want to show it is chickens are a jungle bird from India. They're not an open land creature like we treat them on most farms. They're supposed to be under the canopy of trees, scratching in the dust. And this is a pretty recent orchard, actually. Things have just grown very rapidly, and we've done a good job of pruning the trees, so they've got some nice shape to them. But this spot here, yeah, let me put views here. This is really actually chicken habitat, and the chickens are really happy here when the bears aren't getting them. The soil at this farm is basically rock. As Lori puts it, there is some really nice soil here between 400 million thousand rocks, and because of that, they don't do a lot of digging here. Just to plant a tree, you've got to get out a pickaxe. So they're letting the chickens do that, and over time, this rough, rocky gravel is going to develop into some nice topsoil. All this organic matter is going to become pretty lush, and they'll be able to maybe even put a second story in here of berries or something like that. It's already so dense you can hardly walk through it, but some of these more open areas, they could be doing all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, look at here, there's a persimmon tree getting established. Nice, beautiful persimmons. That's a little bit of everything going on in here, and literally this can happen in a few years for just about anybody. Put some trees in the ground, and add some animals in there and fertilize those trees with them, and you can really take a barren. This was just a barren spot. This farm was conventionally farmed by some folks before Laura and Rita bought it, and they couldn't pull it off conventionally. So Laura and Rita came in here as using some permaculture skills and some biodynamics, and got a really sweet thing going here. And this is a working farm. They make their income off of this place. Wow, look at the pears on this thing. The size of that thing compared to my hand. They're stoked. On the ground there, half the size of my boot. But that's mostly what I wanted to show you. This is just about the easiest way to grow food. They get eggs all summer long, just about all year long out of their ducks out of this area. They get all kinds of fruit. They feed their community. They're growing trees, which is kind of a universal good, and they're improving the soil on this whole spot here that was just a ragged gravel pile. Now it's turning into a forest that produces nothing but food for man and bear. But that's all I wanted to show. Wow, look inside of this guy. How beautiful these trees are. I love seeing trees that I got to prune. They just come in and they look so beautiful and happy. But wish I could stand back and show you more of it. It's just so dense in here. But till next time, Nathan Donnelly, Reverend Permaculture. We'll see you later. Bye.